1 is the pinnacle of motorsport.
Driving the fastest car in the world.
One of the most exhilarating feelings you get inside the car.
Cars that are pushed to the absolute limit.
Winning the World Championship, that's every single day what I'm thinking about.
I gotta cut to the chase. And Formula One is racing. Full on throttle, building up to 200 miles an hour. All or nothing. Mamma mia. Yeah! I'll do anything for the win at the end.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I hope that my voice is loud and clear. Nikolai, thank you for this opportunity. Thanks to Norges Bank. I mean, it's for me personally, but also for our organization, an incredible opportunity to stand here today in front of you. If you think that back a couple of years ago, this was not possible. So great responsibility on board, but we want to take our opportunity to explain who we are in this context. I was listening, to all the things that have been said today. I'm not a teacher. I'm trying to explain who we are and to be effective. Because at the end of the day, I do believe, if I read behind me, high performance culture, what does it mean? Personally, me, it's a state of mind. State of mind that you have to deliver, first of all, to yourself and to the people that are around you. F1 is not a sport, it's a platform of entertainment where a lot of stakeholders are part of it. And it is true, it's a matter of milliseconds to the top performers to be the winner or to be the loser, but not only on the track. And if I look back of what our organization has done in the last couple of years, not many years ago, a lot of people were thinking that the investment for F1 has been very bad, or were thinking that F1 was almost there to die. And the beauty that we are here in the other way around. I mean, we are very strong today, and I would say worldwide sport platform today, we have been seen as a reference because we were able to turn, the situation in such a short term, and there's no secret. It's just we were able to have this approach in all the elements we are trying to control. I'll give you one example. We were hated by COVID at all organizations, all people. And for us, COVID could have been a sliding door moment. Taking our bags, go home and say hello to all the people watching us. And we were able to create, in a very, very short time, the possibility for us to run our show, our business around the world, to create protocol to travel. Of course, not be able to perform in front of the fans of the track, but able to perform around the world, because at that moment, there was the need to have content that was be able to be seen on the screen of a television, computer, iPhone. And that was a moment that was really a sort of great spring for the push of being what we are today. And at that moment, we were able to change completely our way to communicate with our fans. We basically open up, and to say that today seems to be ridiculous, to the social media. We were the first to create a new contest, trying to keep our drivers as our jewel to communicate behind the scene. We did something that at that time, even to present that project was crazy to say that in front of the traditional people, like Drive to Survive, a Netflix product that has been instrumental for our growth, mainly in the new markets. And the other way was trying to be effective in connecting with the new fans that were approaching us. Of course, we have to be respectful of all the ones that are in love with Formula One, but the only way to be relevant, that is the word I want to keep connected to this kind of sentence, is really to try to understand who is watching us, who is needs to be connected with the right way of working, with the right narrative, with the right rhythm and the right content that they want to listen. And of course, by doing that, we have changed completely the way to explain who we are. We are now in a situation where if I divide all the things that are relevant for us, is a sport where all the countries want to participate. We have 24 events around the world, and the beauty that we have today is that a lot of countries, more than 24, would like to host Formula One because they see that as a possibility to showcase and to create business opportunity in the country. And this is behind the scene. I'll give you one reference in terms of numbers. In a big events, we are hosting today around 450 or 500,000 people. And the global chain of work that is behind that, we're talking about 25, 30,000 people working for an event. And if I compare, for other sport, I would say one thing that is very relevant in American culture, and I will come back to that because I think it's a very important point for us, is we were able to be in the same place, in the same city when there was a Super Bowl. And in terms of business, we were bigger. And you can imagine for an American to recognize that a small sport is creating more opportunity if you compare with the legends, well, it's something relevant. And then if I take the other stream of our important portfolio that we're managing, is of course managing the technology behind what we are doing. Big manufacturer, teams that are working relentless to try to be the best. And of course on that side, I would say the beauty of what we are doing is that we are able to capture the attention of the highest company at all the technology level that is relevant for them to be seen in our platform. And one thing is mobility for sure, one thing is motorsport, but if you look the involvement of the automotive industry in a moment of crisis where we're living, that wants to be with us, it shows that the platform that we are offering is the right one. Then, partnership. Just a couple of years ago, there were not so many who believed in what we are doing. Not so many investing money in our platform. Today, thanks God, we moved to B2B partnership, to B2C partnerships that are very, very strong. They will enable us to get in touch with the younger generation that for us are the future because they want to be connected with us. And this is something that is not given for granted. I go back to the last point that for us is relevancy related to who we are there for, that is our fan. Our people who watch us, who wants to live the event either on the track or watching on the devices that they are connected with. That's the most important thing that we want to keep at the center of the attention. And to be relevant for them, we need to make sure that all the dimensions that everyone wants to be connected with are activated. So every moment for us in Formula One is really important to understand what is the landscape. Today, our, I would say, race is not only with other sports. I always say to my people, today, if you want to be successful in an entertainment platform, you need to understand what is the ecosystem. You need to understand that we are competing with the theater, with music, with movie. That's why we did a movie last year that has been very successful in an audience who are not really keen on understanding what is Formula One. In other things that are socially important to live together. And in this moment, we need to have people with a lot of energy, with a lot of passion, because without that, you cannot be once again on the track the day after when you lose a race. And this mentality is part of all the people that are involved in our ecosystem. This is absolutely, totally relevant for us. And if you think, we are a big one today, but we are a very lean company. When the example given by our leaders is affecting all the people that are working in our organization. Technology, as I said before, we are always talking about AI today. What I can assure you that F1 will keep the people at the center. You will never see our cars driven by autonomous driving. There will be always people that will maximize the work that the engineers will bring to them, because at the end of the day, it's a teamwork. But that's the beauty of what we're having. We want to give emotion to the people that are coming with us. We want to give something that is, in this moment, quite unique, because we connect people. And above all, going back to this important sentence, we try to be reactive of the situation that we have to manage. The world is complicated. We travel all around the world, and we have to cancel 2 races because of the actual situation. We have to be ready to react on what is happening today, but we won't give up. We have plans. We want to make sure that everyone understands that no one can stop us. That's the mentality that we need to have, and that's what I want to share with you, because I know that there is already a light that is blinking to me that I said it's time to go. So, as I said, I really hope that you can follow us. I really hope that one day you can have the time to experience what we can offer to us, because without the people that are loving our sport, we cannot be here. Without the people that are cheering for their drivers, who are an aspirational model for our fans, we cannot be here. We cannot be here if the world of technology is not coming with us And if it's coming with that, that means that we can offer what they need. In a nutshell, we are here to serve the emotion and the world that is moving ahead with something that has to be unique. So F1 will be definitely, endorse this important moment of our life to be something that we can rely on to have fun, to connect and enjoy. Thank you for your attention, and see you soon.